So you're building an AI company. Let me tell you, you're not just in a race, you're in a race against being forgotten. Foundation models are getting smarter by the day. A single feature update from a giant could literally erase you, and every single customer is asking, hey, why can't I just do this with ChatGPT? Today, we're not just talking about building a cool product, we're talking about building a fortress. This is your survival guide for the AI gold rush.
And when I say gold rush, I mean it. This number right here, this is what you're up against. There are over 35,000 companies, that's right, 35,000, all scrambling for a piece of the AI wrapper market. Every single one of them is trying to build an app on top of a big model like GPT-4 and find their own little corner of the world.
But here's the brutal reality of that gold rush. A staggering 92% of those startups, they're going to be gone within a year. It's never been easier to get started, which means the market is absolutely flooded, and the odds are just overwhelmingly stacked against you.
So the big question is, how do you build something that actually lasts? Something with real staying power when the competition is this insane and the ground beneath your feet feels like it's constantly shifting? Well, the answer isn't in the tech itself. It's in the defensive walls you build around it.
And that leads us right into what I call the AI wrapper paradox. You see, it's never, ever been easier to launch an AI company, but it has arguably never been harder to build one that can actually defend itself and survive. Seriously, that's the tightrope every single founder is walking right now.
Okay, so let's make sure we're all on the same page. What is an AI wrapper really? Just think of it like this. It's an application that puts a nice, user-friendly face on a super powerful general AI model. You're not building the brain, you're just packaging it for a very specific job, like, say, helping lawyers read documents or helping marketers write copy. And this quote, man, it just nails the biggest mistake people are making. It perfectly captures this huge misunderstanding in the market right now. Just because you built a slick-looking website doesn't mean you've built a real defensible business. A pretty interface? That's not a moat. It's a temporary head start, at best.
And that temporary advantage can vanish in an instant because of the biggest threat out there for any wrapper, what people are calling the OpenAI sneeze. Imagine this. OpenAI releases a small feature update, a tiny sneeze, and your entire product, your whole company, is suddenly obsolete. We've seen it happen again and again. It can wipe out entire categories of startups literally overnight.
So if the tech itself won't save you, what will? All right, enough about the problem. Let's talk solutions. This is where we pivot. Your survival isn't about your AI model. It's about the defensive moats, the business moats you build around it.
And this is the absolute key takeaway. You are not competing on who has the best algorithm. You just can't. You're basically renting your core intelligence from someone else. Your competition has to be about building a business that is incredibly hard to copy, even when the underlying tech is available to literally everyone.
And you know, the smartest companies out there, they get this. They know that relying on just one line of defense is a recipe for disaster. The real lasting power comes from stacking multiple moats. It's about combining different defensive strategies to create a barrier that's way, way stronger than any single part.
Okay, so what are these moats? We've looked at the top-performing AI companies, and we found 12 key defensive plays. We've grouped them into 3 main buckets: user-centric, data and technical, and business and market. Let's dive in. First up, user-centric moats. This is all about weaving your product into the very fabric of your user's day. You want to embed your tool right into the software they already use, like how Harvey AI lives inside Microsoft Word for lawyers. Or you create lock-in by becoming the place they store crucial info, like Jasper's brand voice hub. You could also be the glue that connects all their other apps, or, if you play your cards right, you become the brand name for solving a specific problem.
Next up, we've got the data and technical moats. This is where you get a little nerdy and build an advantage that's truly unique to you. You can give your tool context and memory so it learns from users over time, like Rewind AI does. You can bring in human experts to curate and refine the AI's output, which is a huge part of Harvey AI's playbook. You can build your own systems to test and measure AI quality, or you can use something called domain-specific RAG, that's Retrieval Augmented Generation, to connect your AI to specialized data that big, generic models have no clue about.
And finally, there are the business and market moats. This isn't just about your product, it's about how you play the game. Getting certifications like SOC 2 or HIPAA can be a massive barrier to entry for competitors in fields like finance or healthcare. You can build network effects, where every new user makes the service better for everyone else. And don't underestimate the power of a world-class enterprise sales team that can lock in huge multi-year contracts.
So remember how we talked about stacking moats? It's not about picking your favorite one from the list. The real magic, the real defensibility, happens when you start layering these strategies on top of each other. Let's look at how the pros do it.
Okay, just look at this. This shows you exactly how it works in the real world. Take Harvey AI. They stack human curation with actual legal experts, they have deep workflow embedding in the tools lawyers already use, and a top-tier enterprise sales team selling to the biggest law firms. Oh, and it's all wrapped in a layer of regulatory compliance. Jasper does the same for marketing. Expert templates, workflow lock-in, specialized data, and powerful brand creation. This is what a fortress looks like.
So this whole process, it's a journey. You don't just start day one with a defensible platform. You have to evolve. And every founder needs a roadmap to get from being a fragile little wrapper to becoming a durable, lasting platform.
It usually happens in 3 stages. And listen, you gotta move through these stages fast. You start as a basic wrapper, super high risk, but quick to build. Then you evolve into what we call smart orchestration, adding those integrations and data layers that make your product sticky. The end goal, the holy grail, is to become a defensible platform with your own proprietary data, custom models, becoming a system of record your customer can't live without. And you've probably got about 18 to 24 months to make that transition before the big platforms come for you.
All right, to bring this all home, let's turn this into an actionable checklist. You can use this right now to diagnose your own product or your next big idea. It's time for a little honest self-reflection. Are you building something with high defensibility or low defensibility?
Let's run down the list. Think about your workflow. Is your tool something people use every hour, connected to 5 other systems? Or is it just another chat window they open once a week? What about your data? Are you tapping into private, unique APIs or just scraping public websites? Does your tool learn and remember things across sessions, or does it have amnesia every time you open it? Is your user experience highly specialized for a specific job, or is it a generic chat box? And finally, do you have serious compliance certifications or just a basic terms of service? The answers to these questions will tell you exactly how durable your business really is.
When you boil it all down, it really comes to this. The market right now is like a rising tide, and all those thin, simple wrappers, they're going to be the first things to get washed away. The durable platforms, the ones built with deep, stacked moats, those are the ones that will still be standing when the water recedes.
So I'll leave you with this one last thing to think about, whether you're building, investing, or just trying to understand this crazy space. After everything we've gone over today, take a hard, honest look at what you're working on. What are you really building on? Is it solid rock, or is it shifting sand?